Previously on Detective Squad 214. My name is Kira Dobson. I lead Detective Squad 214. If you've got a mystery, we'll solve it in a snap. Whoa!
Whoa!
This potato fell from the ceiling at the exact moment as the power went out.
Why would it say moo?
It must be a prank of some kind.
To Detective Squad 214. Your little club doesn't belong in our town. We have more resources, more people, and more power than you ever will. You should give up now. From the M.O.O.
The Moo? You guys don't think it's a group of cows, do you?
It must be a supervillain organization sent to stop us.
That should do it. Oh, come on.
I got it.
Finally. That cricket's been chirping all day. I bet it was sent by our nemesis organization, the M.O.O.
I've researched crickets before. Did you know they usually only chirp when it's dark? And they can't see the color red. And they chirp faster when it's warmer. And...
Evan, information overload.
Sorry. And their ears are on their knees.
That would be so cool. Hello?
Hi.
It works. Kira, you're on the screen.
Clearly. Anyway, we have a case of vandalism going on around town. Someone has been painting signs with glow-in-the-dark paint. That sign in front of you is Exhibit A. Evan, can you get the lights?
So the Moo hid one cricket in here just to annoy us? Worst prank ever.
I think there's more than one cricket.
We're gonna need a bigger jar.
So if you take a look at this sign, go ahead, Evan. The paint's only visible when it's dark. So you have to look at it in the dark.
Stop turning the lights off, Evan.
Sorry.
We have to solve this case fast, or the M.O.O. will.
They've beaten us to every case we've worked on this week.
I was about to figure out why the swimming pool water turned orange, but then the M.O.O. wrote into the newspaper and solved the case before I could run any tests. They said it was because of oxidization or something.
I found where the missing key to the city had been hidden, but the Moo had already found it.
They even solved the mystery of who stole the candy from the candy store. It was the mice. Signed, M.O.O. We don't even know their names.
No, I think their names should be Mickey, Minnie,
Not
Marjorie.
the names of the mice, Evan. The Moo. How can they solve these cases faster than us without anyone even knowing who they are?
The M.O.O. has been solving every mystery in town faster than us. People at school are starting to ask if the Detective Squad 214 still exists.
Team, we face a big challenge today. We have to win. We have to solve this vandalism case first to prove we're the best semi-official detective team in town. I believe you can do this. You can be victorious. Okay, see you.
Well, where are you going?
Dad and I never get to have like normal family stuff, you know, so today's normal day. We're gonna make rice and soup for dinner, then play a game, maybe vacuum if I'm feeling energetic.
Sounds fun.
It's not about having fun, it's about being normal. Good luck solving the case before the Moo does.
Only Kira would spend a whole day trying to be normal.
Maybe she was joking. I'm sure she'll do something fun.
I'm sorry about the plain dinner, Kira.
It's okay, Dad. Who knew soup could be so flammable? At least the rice turned out okay. Not too crispy.
How's school going?
Perfectly tolerable. At lunch, they served us sandwiches on rye bread.
The world's most underrated grain. How's your insert activity here going?
What?
I mean the 214 Society. How's that going?
It's not a society, it's a detective squad. We have a nemesis now called the M.O.O.
The M.O.O?
They keep solving cases before us and pranking us with crickets and stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that sounds a
What's
little...
Milton doing out there?
Who?
Kid from my class, 5'6", blonde. He's walking around suspiciously carrying a folder.
Kira, I'm sure he's fine. Hey, just promise me that you're not gonna get too into this acting like a detective thing.
I'm not acting, we're actually solving cases. Or at least we were until the M.O.O. got in the way.
Well, this dinner has been invigorating. Now, for our activity tonight, I thought it was the right time to bring back a Dobson family tradition.
You don't mean...
Oh, I do. Get ready to play Secret Agent. Do you remember how to play?
I have to sneak around the house and open the box without you noticing me.
Exactly. Get what's in this box within the next 30 minutes, and it's yours. But if I find you first, then I get to keep it.
It's on.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, team. Our goal is to solve the glowy paint vandal case before the M.O.O. does. So the big question is, how do we win?
By catching the person who's penning all these signs.
Faster than the M.O.O.
Right.
Exactly. And everyone knows that the winner is always the person with the most skill, the fastest, and the strongest.
So we'll each come up with ideas on how to catch the vandal, then we test them out on each other and see whose idea is the best.
Yes, I have one. Duford, you pretend to be the vandal.
Ahaha! I am going to paint this sign.
Are those my rollerblades?
Behold, the rocket blades. I just need to find something to light them with. Where are my matches?
Ellie, these are fireworks. They don't provide forward propulsion, and the ignition sequence is unreliable.
How would you catch a vandal then?
By being the smartest.
Ha ha ha! I am going to paint this sign. I hope nobody tries to stop me.
Behold the paint sensinator. This can sense the glowy paint the vandal uses.
Like a tracking dog.
Yes, except even more sensitive. This can sense that paint from 10 miles away.
So, if it can sense paint within 10 miles,
It makes this sound.
Dude, the town isn't even 10 miles wide. It'll make that sound everywhere.
No, because... Oh, you're right.
Okay, you two. We can't catch the vandal and beat the M.O.O. with speed or science, but I have a foolproof way to win. You win by having the best plan.
Only 15 minutes until I win. I wonder if Kira gave up. Hey, is everything okay in there?
Ha! He totally bought it. Now, all I have to do is...
Game over. I win.
No! How did you know?
Well, I set up a laser alarm system.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Well, let's see what we have in here. Oh, I think I'll name him Hank.
Seriously?
What? It's a good, strong name, isn't it? Isn't it, my strong little Hank?
It's not about the name. You're way too good at this. There was no hope for me to win. There never was.
Now hold on.
That's what I learned today. Sometimes in life, you try and you try, but you just can't win. Like this M.O.O group, they're way better than us. And if I can't win, what's the point in even trying?
You know, I heard a story in church the other day that I think can help with that question.
You were in church? Why?
Yeah, well, I wanted to try it out before I asked you to come with me. I know we haven't gone to church since. But listen, this is a story about David.
I heard about David. He was supposed to be king.
That's true, but he wasn't king yet. In fact, David was young, about your age. One day he went to visit the Israelite army, and all of his older brothers, who were supposed to be fighting and defending their country, when he got there, they were all hiding.
A whole army was hiding?
Yeah, they were hiding from a giant named Goliath. He was like 9 feet tall.
That's taller than our ceiling. Goliath wouldn't even fit in our house.
Yeah, and Goliath was a warrior. He challenged anyone from Israel to a fight, and whoever won that battle would win the whole war. But there was only one person brave enough to fight Goliath.
They sent David?
David volunteered. He said, "You are coming to fight against me with a sword, a spear, and a javelin. But I'm coming against you in the name of the Lord who rules over all. This day, the Lord will give me victory over you." Goliath only laughed and made fun of David. Then Goliath charged, lowered his spear. But David only had a little sling. But he put a stone in it, swung it over his head, and threw it. And the stone sailed through the air and hit Goliath right between the eyes and defeated him.
Hey, David won. Everything was better. He defeated Goliath. Winning is exactly what I can't do.
You think winning will fix everything?
Yeah, if I could win even just one victory, everything would be better.
Well, the pastor said it didn't work out that way for David. I mean, the other army ran away that day, but later, they came back and fought again. They were David's enemy for life.
Then what's the point? If life is always going to be difficult, why should we keep on trying?
Well, I guess it reminds me about my job, being a police detective. I mean, sometimes I feel like I've won a huge victory when I catch someone breaking the law or save someone from danger, but then the next day there's another person breaking the law and another person in danger. So why should I try?
I mean, what you do makes a difference. You keep people safe.
Thanks, Kira. But I think David knew something important, and that God is victorious. Even on my toughest days, I have to trust that someday everything will be better, somehow. But not because of me, because of God. And God gives us a chance to be a part of his plan.
Like he did for David.
I think so. I don't have all the answers, but I know that God is always the greatest, whether we win or lose.
Okay, step 157. The M.O.O agents will realize that the pool is filled with sharks. Step 158.
Dude, I don't remember step 2.
It's impossible to win against the M.O.O.
What if we prayed? Hey God, we can't do this alone, but you can.
Yeah, and it'd be nice if you caught the vandal for us. Or showed us the next step.
That would be pretty cool. Amen.
Good idea, Evan. The M.O.O probably already solved the case, though.
Wait. Already solved the case? I've got it! When you two were investigating those other cases, did you notice anything weird or hear anything weird?
Actually, now that you mention it,
Crickets! There were crickets at the town hall.
And at the pool.
and in the candy shop.
What if the M.O.O is solving these cases because they are the ones creating the problem in the first place.
The M.O.O dyed the pool, then stole the key and robbed the candy store, then solved the cases themselves, all to make it look like they were better than us. In fact, I think they painted the signs too.
And they were on their way here to prank us, but lost a few crickets along the way.
We solved the chirping cricket caper.
But we still have to catch the M.O.O.
And we will.
As a team,